Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Annyeonghaseyo.
We are Group 1.
English for Business,
Business Administration, class 2C.
We will explain about cross-cultural understanding in South Korea.
My name is Aldi Akbar. I will explain about political situation of South Korea.
Hello, my name is Miranda. I will explain about traditional food and beverage of South Korea.
Hello, my name is Felin Anisa Fitri. I will explain about religion of South Korea.
Hello, my name is Shillfia, Widya, Putri, and my friend
Selpanik Maharani.
We will explain about transportation and education of South Korea.
My name Aulia Darma Putra. I will explain about economy and tourism of South Korea.
Hello everyone, my name is Aldi Akbar. I will explain about political in South Korea. The politics of South Korea is in the form of presidential representative democratic republic. The president is the head of state, and the state has to multi-party system. Executive power is set by the government. Legislative power is vested in the government and the National Assembly. The judicial power is independent and next to the head of the executive, and the legislature and consists of Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, and the Constitutional Court. Since 1948, the Constitution of the Republic of Korea has been amended 5 times. The amendment made the establishment of a new republican government. Currently, the sixth republic began which constitutional amendment in 1987. Thank you.
Hello guys, I will explain about religion of South Korea. South Korea is a country where all the world major religions, Christianity, Buddhism, Confucianism, and Islam, peaceful coexist with shamanism. According to the 2015 statistics, 44% of South Koreans identified with a religion. Among them, Buddhism and Confucianism have been more influential than any others upon the life of the Korean people, and over half of the country's listed cultural heritage is related to the two religions, since Buddhists arrived in Korea in 372. Tens of thousands of temples have been built across the country. Confucianism and Buddhism in Korean history. South Korea society has a plural society with its different religious background. Konghucu or Confucianism and Buddhism have grown in the country for the last several centuries. Konghucu teach philosophy and thinking about politics and culture, which form identity and ethics of Korean society. Likewise, Buddhism has a role in establishing basic identity and culture of Korean society. Other religions such as Catholic, Islam, Protestant, and Shamanism are also followed by Korean. Thank you.
Do you know why South Korea is a developed country? Talking about South Korea, what's on your mind? Where are the technology products, K-pop, K-drama, or the food? The aforementioned collection of sectors ranging from tourism, culture, and so on contributes more than 105,000 trillion US dollar to GDP or gross domestic product per year. So that makes South Korea at level 12 based on South Korea's GDP, which implements a liberal or open market system so that it can do business with many countries in various sectors, especially in the export sector. The period The Miracle on the Han River shows that industrial development in South Korea has increased drastically from 1952 to the present. According to what we discussed earlier, tourism is one sector that can contribute to GDP in South Korea. There are so many tourist attractions that you can visit in South Korea, ranging from nature tourism, cultures, historical buildings to amusement parks. Here are some famous tourism attractions in South Korea. First, Jeju Island. Jeju Island is a familiar tourist spot for K-drama fans because Jeju Island, which looks very beautiful, is often used as a place for shooting movies or drama. Second, Seoul Art Center. South Korea is famous for their art that is thousands of years old. Well, Seoul Art Center is an alternative to enjoy cultural arts performance and exhibition, whether dance, opera, theater, or movie. Third, Yangdong International Village. This village has been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. If you want to see and know how the traditional life of South Korean society, you can visit this place. Fourth, Namsan Seoul Tower. This tourist spot is very popular for domestic and tourists. Visitors can enjoy the beauty of the city of Seoul from above. Namsan Seoul Tower itself has a height of 237 meters, which is located on Namsan Mountain. At the top of the tower, there is a place called Love Lock. You can immortalize and lock your love for your partner by placing a lock around the fence, then throwing away the lock as a sign of inseparable love.
Okay, let me explain the transportation that is used in the Korea. Whenever you travel to another country, you may find the transportation system too complete. When traveling to Korea, you will find that the public transportation system is well organized. Transportation and navigation application in Korea. Before boarding any public transportation, it is better to download a travel application like Never Map and KAO Maps. You can also use Google Maps, but natively prefer to use the other two application. This application is optimized for traveling in Korea. Transport card. To use public transport, you will need one of the following transport cards. You can pay cash for each trip, but they are not interconnected. If you buy a transport card, you can use the interchange mainly on buses, supplies, and taxi. Transportation in Korea. One buses in Korea. There are many intercity and intercity buses in South Korea, with special system to make trips organized across the country. City buses provide an easy way to get to any destination with a special color or number to mark its route. Buses have seats in different color. What does this mean? Most of the chairs are reserved for pregnant women and the elderly. If the seat is empty, you can sit on it. Is recommended that you leave it then. But if you aren't that, you can sit down for a while. Trains in Korea. Like buses and subway, there are many different train options. There is a standard train system with 6 separate lines spread across Korea. Uh, it is a relative inexpensive and convenient way to travel within the country to different cities. The Korea Train Express, also known as KTX, is an expensive travel system but takes half the travel time of a typical train at 300 kilometers per house. 3. Subways. Subway is available in major Korean cities, namely Seoul metropolitan area, Busan, Daegu, Gwangju, and Daejeon. The Korean subway has 9 lines that have different colors coded to make it faster for passengers.
Hi, I will explain about transportation and education of Korea Selatan. The education system in South Korea uses a 6334 system, namely elementary school for 6 years, junior high school for 3 years, high school for 3 years, and undergraduate for 4 years. Elementary and junior high school education is mandatory for all South Korea residents. 3 are 2 semesters of school holidays in a year. 3 is also an educational culture in Korea as follows. A very time consuming students in South Korea study each school for 16 hours a day or 50 hours a week. This means that they undergo education at school from morning to night. Actually, after school, they will follow the tutoring bimbel until 22. In addition, learning at school is also carried out from Monday to Saturday. They are of a national and semester holiday. Disciplined and structured education curriculum standards. The standard education curriculum applied in South Korea reflects the skill in the 21 country. This is to provide competencies for the world of work and prepare for the next level. For example, the curriculum implemented in primary and secondary school includes creative experimental learning, self activities, or hands-on activities such as participating in organization, volunteering, and exploring career. 5 compulsory subjects. 3 are 5 main subjects that are required and applicable in South Korea education according to Korea Institute of Curriculum and Evaluation. The five main subjects are English, Korea, Mathematics, Science, Social Studies. It's just then at elementary school 3 are special subjects about life. Then in high school 3 are additional lessons of technology, home economics, Chinese spirit, second foreign language, and liberal super completed education facilities. The educational facilities provided by the South Korea government are very decent and adequate. For example, the extension of technology that is integrated into the school curriculum, so that every school has installed internet access with speed up to 10 Gbps. Thank you.
Traditional food 1. Kimchi. Kimchi is traditional Korean food in the form of pickled fermented vegetables that are given special seasoning. After begins salted and washed, the vegetables are mixed with condiments made from grilled prawns, fresh sauce, garlic, ginger, and red chili powder. The most common vegetable for kimchi are shisori and radish. In ancient times, kimchi was pronounced as chimchais. Many soaked vegetable. In Korea, kimchi is always served at meal times as one of the most common types of bakhan. Kimchi is also used as a condiment when you cooking kimchi sauce or kimchi jingo, kimchi freeze dried kimchi corn bag, and various other dishes. 2. Omijashan is a type of fruit juicy drink made from the juicy omijashan fruit. Koreans use it as an ingredient in medicines and drinks. To make it, omija in drinks and soak its water and then filter it. The filtered water is added with sugar or honey to sweeten it. In traditional Korean medicine, omija is used to coat wrist and overcome fatigue because its main full function is also an energy booster. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kamsahamnida.